Today we'll be looking at the top 10 movies released this year. Hello people, welcome to Malz Vlogs, and this is the Movie Chronicles. Today we'll be looking at the top 10 movies released this year so far. At number 10 we have Birds of Prey. This is a sequel / spin-off to the movie Suicide Squad. In this one, Harley Quinn is back, and the story follows Harley Quinn after her breakup with Joker and how she gets targeted due to that. It is violent, funny and colorful, and is highly entertaining and not suitable for kids. Number 9 is Extraction. This Netflix movie is from the stunt director of Avengers, who's in the director's seat, Thor or Chris Hemsworth as the lead, supported by Randeep Hooda, not in a blink and miss role. You have explosions, you have guns, you have blood, bodies, death tolls, bombs. An action movie worth the costs involved. Heard there's a second part coming, hopefully it's equally good. At number 8, we have The Report. This drama is about a gripping account of one of the government officials' crusade for finding accountability of torture of suspects after the 9/11 attacks. It stars Adam Driver, aka Kylo Ren. This movie is an eye-opener and should be viewed to understand the motives behind America's paranoia and religious bias. Worth a watch. At number 7, we have Dr. Sleep. This highly awaited sequel to The Shining follows the story of Danny Torrance and how he comes back to the Overlook Hotel to finish what he started. It stars Ewan McGregor and is directed by Mike Flanagan, who has made absolute gems like Oculus, Absentia, Hush, etc. Strictly for people who are the Shining fans or who have watched the previous one because it's connected. At number 6, we have The Gentleman. Guy Ritchie is back, and this time with a crisp thriller comedy gangster flick with a huge star cast of the likes of Matthew McConaughey, Colin Farrell, Hugh Grant, etc. It's funny, it's clever, it's intelligent. The story is about an American drug lord in UK trying to sell his business, setting off a chain of events in typical Guy Ritchie style. Highly recommended. Number 5 is The Invisible Man. This horror thriller is based on the H.G. Wells book The Invisible Man, with a lot of twists and edge-of-seat thrills. The movie is about a scientist who fakes his own death, becomes invisible, and terrorizes his ex-girlfriend. How she manages to cope with the situation is the crux of the movie. At number 4, we have 1917. This movie is directed by Sam Mendes, who gave us gems like American Beauty, Spectre, Skyfall, etc. This is a single-shot epic war movie which shows two friends who travel to the enemy territory to deliver a message. It is taken in a single shot and it is well crafted and well executed. Highly recommended. Before we go to the top 3, here are some honorable mentions. Bad Boys for Life, 7500, Worst of the Night, The Five Bloods, and at last, The Half of It. At number 3, we have the Korean masterpiece, Parasite. This is the first non-English film to win an Oscar. This black comedy / thriller has been reviewed to death, so I'm not going to say much about it. Do watch it. At number 2, we have Knives Out. A dysfunctional family, murder of the head of the family, and an investigation about it. This modern whodunit mystery film is worth the watch. We have a huge star cast with the names like Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Jamie Lee Curtis, to name a few. If you have not watched it yet, please do have a look. And the best film of the year is Jojo Rabbit. This movie is directed by Taika Waititi, who's the director of movies like What We Do in the Shadows and Thor Ragnarok. This movie is a comedy drama about a boy, his mom, and his imaginary friend who's Adolf Hitler. It's a political satire, black comedy, all rolled into one. And if you haven't seen it yet, you have to. Well, that's it folks, my top 10 movies for the year 2020. Do let us know your favorite list in the comment section, and please do like, share and subscribe for more content. Ciao.